Yo, what's happening guys? DBLEGENDS here, back again with some more Dragon Ball Legends discussion based videos. Now I did make one of these a few days ago and I don't know how well it's done because these are being recorded in quick succession and I don't know when I'm going to be putting them out. So basically the idea of this is for us to discuss, or me to put my 2 pence in, and then of course you to put yours in the comment section below to let us know how you feel or what you feel is going to happen with the future, of course, Dragon Ball Legends. Now, Dragon Ball Legends has been out and about for over 2 years now, and there's been some major changes. For example, characters coming in, of course, different types of summons, different types of missions, different types of events, different types of variation of characters. Now, today's subject, guys, is we'll be talking about, of course, characters, colors, and of course the enhancement of the star ratio. So without further ado, we're going to use Shallot as the main basis. Now Shallot is the perfect ideal character to talk about because he is the only light type character in the game playable. Now the subject we're going to talk about is, are they going to bring out another light and or bring out a new dark type character in the future? Now we have to discuss this, and to talk about that is we have to look at, of course, the types of characters that we have. Now at the moment we have here is the elements. Now we have 61 blue type characters, 68 green type characters, 1 light type character which is Shallot, 63 purples, 65 reds, and of course 61 yellow type characters. Quite a lot of green. I did not expect it. I expected there to be loads of red characters, not so many purples, but green is smashing out at the moment. They are dropping the greens like thunder, like anyone's business. Now as of this video we haven't of course got the new metal cooler and or Vegeta, I think it's Vegeta Goku assist, so I believe they're probably going to be the blue and yellow characters that we're missing at the moment to just bring them up to scratch. Then we're probably going to get a purple type character, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about, are they going to bring another light type character or a dark type character? Now there's a few dark type characters here, and as you can see it's got a DRK which stands for dark, and if you do click on that on the, of course, legends.dbz.space, it does go to this page cannot be found, because they're not really any dark type characters. Now Giblet is of course the opposite of Shallot. Now do you feel they will ever make him a playable character? Me personally, I feel no. I feel there's too much viability into, of course, having Shallot as the only light character because of the way it works. The light and dark characters pretty much shit on all of the other color elements, so bringing another light and or dark character in will pretty much make Shallot's viability, being the main character in the game, his viability will drop and make everyone else drop. So the good way they're using the light and or dark, well mainly the dark type characters, are in the story mode. Now there are other extra characters, and the way you have to check them out is to of course check the character list and check out the extras, and most of them are I'd say a lot of extra characters that we haven't got in the games, but we're going to talk about these ones in the future. Let's see this red. Saying in red, is he a dark? Yep. So the Shallot ones are pretty much dark type characters, and I believe there's other ones that are dark type characters here that are not playable. There's quite a few Giblet ones, to be honest. Let's see which color this one is. Okay, he's red. That's not bad. So they do not use these ones in the tags. So these are elements that we can actually physically use. The other ones in the extras, they're ones we can't use, so they have put them on there. But guys, I personally feel they are not going to bring any other light or dark characters in the future, due to the fact is it is not a good selling point for them to make their main character obsolete pretty much, because once they start bringing those out, Shallot will become pretty much obsolete. I know he's OP as hell when he becomes God, or Super Saiyan God should I say, but before that he's pretty much nothing. We haven't got a sparking mode to him, we haven't got anything else. So me personally, I feel they're not going to bring any more, but do you feel they will in the future? Do you feel? Let me know in the comments below. Do you feel they're going to bring any more in the future? So the next thing I really want to talk about, of course, is do you feel they're going to make a dual-based color-coded character? For example, a character with both elements, like rainbow elements. Now, that could be anywhere from red and blue, green and yellow, red and yellow, etc. like that. Do you feel they're going to bring that out? Would that be a great way to eliminate or making a ultimate team of pretty much a rainbow team? There'd be a rainbow team you'd use. Do you feel they would bring those out? This is only a quick little chat on this one. Me personally, I feel that would be a great way forward because you could optimize your team. Your team would be OP as hell, and it'd be a great little side note to see how you can create these teams out of nothing, because he'll be weak against himself but good against himself. He'll be pretty much an unbalanced character, or she will be. But do you feel they'll make a dual elemented character? Bearing in mind they have the assist units, which they could have theoretically made a dual type character or dual type element character if they could switch in and out of each other with their certain criterias. But the last thing I really want to talk about was, of course, the starage. Now I'm going to use Shallot again as a reference. As you can see, we have a yellow star and a red star. Now the yellow star of course goes up to 7, and then we've got our red star. Now do you feel they're going to, of course, untap the potential for us to go to the next level? Now I believe they're in reference of the color of Saiyans, to be honest, or color of Saiyans hair. So we've got the yellow ones, which are basically your Super Saiyans. You've got your red ones, which are your Super Saiyan gods. And do you believe we're going to have another one? I think we're most likely going to go to the next one, where we're going to have a level cap increase, and then we're going to have another starage after Zenkai. So once you get that, you'll be able to go to blue. And they did make an event which was called Wish Upon a Star, and we're going to check that one out quickly. This was about a year and a half, well, a year and a bit ago, so it was in July of 2019, where we had these Wish Upon a Stars. It was roughly around the time UST 13 was out, which RIP USTs, because we haven't seen them in a hot minute. So we did have the 3 stars here. So we did have the yellow, and we had the red, and we had the blue. And this was a big indication, because we didn't really around that point in time have the red star counts on there. But the second they popped them in, people started thinking we are going to be able to get, of course, another set of stars. It would make sense for them to go blue. Of course, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue would be the ideal one. Now they did have certain missions where you could collect these stars. Or do you feel they were just doing this as a sort of thing to tease people, to make them feel they're going to bring the starage up? Because they did use them as an indication, yellow, red and blue, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. It was a great indication. I feel, once again, I personally feel they're going to go to use the starage because they're going to run out of material to use. Maybe they'll use it that you can use your, well, once you get to the blue stars, you can increase their level. So like with Dokkan Battle, you've got SRs, SSRs, URs and LRs. Maybe the next step will be, for example, if you can get Shallot from a 14 starred or a 7 red star, you can get him onto the blue star, which will bring him up to an extreme. And then once you've done that, you get him all the way to the end. It can bring him to a sparking type unit, which will make him more relevant and a lot more stronger. And of course, he, like I said, at the moment, base form, he's pretty much next to nothing. But when he goes into his transformed state of course, Super Saiyan God, becomes an amazing powerhouse because of his key regeneration as well, which helps him out a lot. So do you feel we're going to be getting a blue starage in the future? Of course it goes in 7s because of the Dragon Balls. It makes sense. Of course the stars of course could go in different ways, where we had of course the Dragon Balls in, of course, Dragon Ball Z. The red ones were the black star Dragon Balls, and then they probably got the blue ones for, let's say, Dragon Ball Super. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But this was just another quick discussion on, do you feel they're going to be changing up some stuff in the future? Let me know in the comments below how you feel. And if you're new to the channel and you want to get involved in these discussions, please make sure you do hit that sub button, drop a like, and do all that good stuff. But guys, that is it for me today. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment for more in the future. And until next time, peace.